Abington High School and all visiting teams are committed to maintaining the true spirit of competition in athletics. Please do your part by showing respect to every spectator, athlete, coach, and official involved in tonight's contest. And now for the starting lineups. For the Clippers, at forward, number 12, junior Sarah Cashin. At guard, number 5, junior Chloe Richardson. At forward, number 13, junior captain Grace Oliver. At guard, number 2, senior captain Ellie Phillips. And at guard, number 22, senior captain Anna Kirshner. Norwell is coached by Matt Morani and assisted by Glenn DiTomaso. Starting for the Green Wave, at guard, number 25, sophomore Rebecca Ricks. At guard, number 30, sophomore Ella Williamson. At guard, number 12, junior Sarah Devaney. At guard, number 20, junior Mary Klein. And at forward, number 14, senior captain Olivia McGuire. Abington is coached by Dan Norton and assisted by Jenny Warden. Please stand for the playing of our national anthem.
Ladies, gentlemen, boys and girls, basketball fans, all ages, hello and welcome into the gymnasium here on the campus of Abington High School for tonight's MIAA girls basketball matchup. It is the Clippers of Norwell and your Abington Green Wave. As always, I'm Mad Dog Matt Nelson, bringing you all of the action high atop the hardwood here in Abington. The story of the night is going to be the Clipper that is in to take the opening tip-off. That is junior captain Grace Oliver. She stands 5 points away from 1,000 on her career. She wins the tip and gets it back. Olivia McGuire was in to take the tip for the Green Wave. For the rest of the Clipper starters, this is number 22, captain Anna Kirshner. The three doesn't go. Oliver, count it, and one. First bucket with style. Sarah Cashin, number 12. Ellie Phillips, number 2. And Chloe Richardson, number 5 for the Clippers for the Green Wave. Number 25, Rebecca Ricks. Number 30, Ella Williamson. Number 12, Sarah Devaney. Number 14, Olivia McGuire. And number 20, Mary Klein. Corner three for Oliver. And there it is. A short 23 seconds into the game, Oliver has Her 5 points that were needed didn't take her long. 1,000 even on her high school career. She is only a junior.
Congratulations to Norwell, Grace Oliver. With that free-throw shot, she now has scored 1,000 career points. We'd like to invite Grace's family to join her on the floor.
Well, 23 seconds into quarter number one. It is 5-0 Norwell. All 5 have been scored by junior captain Grace Oliver. She now has 1,000 even. A nice little ceremony there. Ella Williamson gives to Sarah Devaney, back to game action. Mary Klein at the top, over to Williamson on the far wing. Devaney gets it back the near wing. And now it's Ricks driving in. She lost the handles. Oliver comes up with the steal. Oliver at the free throw line, rotating to the near corner. Tosses out to Phillips. Phillips drives in, floats it up and in. 7-0 the Clippers lead. 1 minute and 5 seconds into the first quarter. Williamson at the top of the key. Gives to Devaney on the near side wing. The Green Wave have 12 to shoot. Now 7. Klein in for Devaney. Devaney has her shot blocked. Gets it back, and the shot clock violation is called on the Green Wave. Oliver driving in, nice bounce pass. Now it's Phillips. Kirshner gives over to Chloe Richardson, and her 3 is good. 10-0 Norwell. A timeout on the floor called by Abington. 6:04 to go in the first quarter. They are looking for their first bucket of the game. Meanwhile, the Clippers have found 10 so far. 6:04 to go in the first. You're watching Green Wave basketball on Abington Community Access and Media. We'll be back in just a second. Williamson gives to Devaney on the far wing, gets it back on the give and go, tosses out just inside the charity stripe to Ricks. Her jumper didn't go, and the rebound is grabbed by Sarah Cashin. Williamson comes up with a steal there, collects the loose ball after it was blocked. She takes the three. That rims out. Oliver with the rebound. Kirschner tosses to the far wing. The three from the corner doesn't go. Oliver tips the rebound over to Kirschner. Oliver's three rims out. Offensive board for Richardson. Now underneath is Cashin with the layup. 12-0. The Clippers lead. 5 minutes and 5 seconds to go in the first. Ricks gets the pick from McGuire. Her layup blocked by Oliver. And another steal for Grace Oliver. Williamson looking fast break. It's a foot race. Her layup is tipped. Off the glass and in for Cashin. 14-0, 4.5 minutes to go. The Clippers out to a big lead. The Green Wave looking for their first points of the game. Ricks gives over to Sarah Devaney. Klein on the rotation, stops and pops, has it blocked by Richardson, and the Clippers come away with the ball once again. Hard up looking for Cashin. It is out of play. The Green Wave will take over. Sydney Brundage is going to come in the game. She will replace Sarah Devaney. Ella Williamson runs the point for the Green Wave. She is their leading scorer, averaging 12 points a game to this point in the season. McGuire gives to the far wing for Brundage. And now a steal for Ellie Phillips. Her layup is good past the blocking attempt of Brundage. 16-0 halfway through the first quarter. Richardson trying to come up with another steal, knocked it out of play. Williamson, too much on it for Klein. It winds up bouncing out in front of the Clippers bench. Part of a busy week here for the Green Wave. They're back at it on Thursday evening. Brundage comes up with a block there. Senior night against the West Bridgewater Wildcats. We'll have that one for you live on youtube.com/AbingtonCamo2351/live. Williamson off the glass. That one doesn't go. The rebound is gathered in by Anna Kirschner. Oliver spin around jumper off the top of the backboard. Richardson able to gather it in. Now it is Oliver behind the back. Ricks bring it up as the Clippers will rotate all five. Chloe Kirschner, Regan Dowd, Madison Oliver, Megan Hogan, and Ella McLaughlin all going to come into the game. .225 to go in the first. 16-0 Norwell. Mary Klein is at the line for 2 shots. She hits her first, and the Green Wave are on the board. Here are the subs. Klein's second attempt. Off the back of the rim and out. Tipped out by Brundage. Clippers will retain possession. Oliver fighting along the baseline. Dual possession. The Green Wave will take over. 2:10 to go. They're still looking for their first field goal. Williamson for three. Rims out off the top of the backboard. Reagan Dowd comes away with the rebound. Now Oliver's layup off the glass and in. Williamson stopping and starting, flies in, floats it up, no good. The rebound tapped away from Elizabeth Campbell. She's fresh into the game. 90 seconds to go in the first quarter. Now it's Chloe Kirshner, gives over to Madison Oliver, the freshman. Short jumper off the back of the rim for Chloe Kirshner. She gets it back. Layup doesn't go, gets her own rebound, and is then fouled by Olivia McGuire. Devaney back in. McGuire will get the breather, her second foul. Kirshner 0 for 2. The rebound to Sarah Devaney. She goes up for Williamson. Now back to Devaney. Klein working against Oliver, who is picked out by Williamson. Klein back on the rotation, and she is fouled on her way up to the rack and will be at the line for another two. She is 1 for 2 so far tonight. .43.5 seconds to go in the first quarter. 18-1 Norwell on top, make it 18-2. Ricks is going to come back in, replacing Williamson. We do apologize. Normally the scoreboard is burned into the lower left-hand corner of your screen. Had to recalibrate the camera at the end of last week, and that feature was inadvertently turned off. Huddle, the company that operates and programs the camera, is working on it. It should be back on for Thursday night's senior night matchup against the West Bridgewater Wildcats. Foul in the paint called on Campbell. The push called on Campbell. The third foul called against the Green Wave. Williamson's going to come back in. 23 seconds even remain in the first quarter. McGuire is going to come in as well. Brundage and Campbell come out. McGuire grabs the rebound. Quickly up to Devaney, who lost the handles. Stolen away by Chloe Kirshner, whose layup attempt falls in. 10 seconds to go in the first quarter. The Green Wave over from the field, and a block is going to be called here on Chloe Kirshner, the junior guard. 6.3 seconds remain in the quarter. Devaney was looking for Williamson, and no shot will be attempted before the buzzer. The first quarter has come to an end. An 18-point margin lead for the Clippers At the moment, 20-2, the Green Wave still looking for their first field goal. 8 minutes in, 20-2, Norwell on top after one. Step aside, take a quick break, and bring you second quarter action right after this. Leah Yera into the game for the Green Wave for her first minutes today. This is Reagan Dowd in for Grace Oliver back into the game after scoring her 1,000 points earlier in. Her layup is good. Williamson on the rotation. Spinning, kicks out to Ricks. Ricks driving into the paint, finds McGuire for the long two. That one rims out. The rebound tapped out of play off of Abington. Oliver finds Kirshner on the inbounds pass, now floated up for Megan Hogan. Madison Oliver picks up the loose ball and makes no mistake off the glass. And in 24-2, 7:03 to go in the second quarter now. Yara working her way to the charity stripe, and she is pushed by Kirshner. They will call the foul on Madison Oliver, the freshman. Yara finds Williamson on the inbound pass. Devaney back to Williamson. Her bad angle doesn't go. Grace Oliver, the uncontested rebound. She one-hands it up to Sarah Cashin, who lays it up and in. Ricks gains half court. Olivia McGuire floats it in for Williamson, who tosses out to Yara for the three. It's good. Olivia Yara, if you had her having the first field goal of the game for Abington, you just hit on the bet. 26-5, 6:09 to go in the second. Olivia Yara with the lone field goal. Ellie Phillips, Chloe Richardson, and Mia Pierce all into the game for the Clippers. Kirshner, Madison Oliver, and Reagan Dowd all get the break. Ricks tosses it out of play off of Phillips. Yara tosses in for Devaney. To the corner now for Williamson's three, and that's good. (26-8) now, 5:44 to go in the second. Cashin working against Devaney. Devaney tipped the pass. Oliver spins with it and puts it up and in. Trace Oliver, this might be the most ridiculous stat line in high school basketball. The other night at home, she needed 39 points going in for the 1,000, and she got 34. But she's done that a lot. She's only a junior, and she already has the 1,000. Brundage and Klein are going to come back in. McGuire and Devaney get the break for Abington. 28-8. The lead cut to 20 by Rebecca Ricks at the free throw line. I'll make it 19, 28-9. In for Pierce, and she has it taken away by Ricks, who went sliding down and was able to keep the ball. Williamson spinning, finds a lane, off the glass, no good, but she will be at the line for two. Drains are first, nothing but net. Sarah Flanagan comes in, replacing Aaliyah Yara. Williamson goes 2 for 2. Chloe Richardson now. Ellie Phillips floats in for Oliver. No mistake on the finger roll. Klein on the rotation. Works her way in, spinning into the paint. Has her shot blocked by Cashin. And the loose ball eventually gathered in by Richardson. Phillips takes the three. No good. Rebound tipped out. Last player to touch was Mia Pierce. Tori Dahlia and Anna Kirshner back into the game for Norwell. Klein finds Williamson. Williamson takes the three. Off the back of the rim and out. Klein finds the rebound. Has Williamson riding along the baseline. Williamson, another bad angle. She went down to the floor after the attempt that time. No foul called. Up for Kirshner. Blocked by Brundage, out of play. Richardson, deep three. No good. Offensive board off the glass. That one doesn't go either. That was Tori Dahlia attempting. Ricks lost it, and Oliver's going to get called for the contact. One and one. Abington now in a bonus situation for the next 3 minutes and 11 seconds. McGuire is going to come back in. She will replace Ricks at the next stoppage. Oliver comes away with the rebound. 3 minutes to go, second quarter. Oliver's three is good over Rebecca Ricks in her face. Timeout called on the floor by Coach Dan Norton. 2:58 to go in the second. 33-11. Norwell on top. by 22. We'll be back in a flash. Back off the timeout. 2:58 to go, second quarter. 33-11 is the score. Norwell up by 22. Ella Williamson gives to Olivia McGuire. Now it's Mary Klein back to Williamson. Fast movement, no dribbling for the Green Wave. And McGuire hits the layup. Kirshner gives over to Tori Dahlia. Now it is Cashin at the top. And a block is going to be called on Flanagan. First free throw is good for Dahlia. Two for two. Williamson gives over to Flanagan, gets it back. McGuire had it deflect out midway off of Oliver. The Green Wave will retain possession. Some more subs. Chloe Kirshner, Reagan Dowd, and Madison Oliver into the game. Rolls off of Williamson's fingertips and out of play. Elizabeth Campbell's going to come back in for Abington. Rebecca Ricks getting some attention from trainer Alicia Reed. Grace Oliver's shot doesn't go. She comes up with a steal, however, and then is fouled by Brundage on her putback attempt. Oliver at the line for two shots. Drains her first. And Oliver goes 2 for 2. 2 minutes to go. Second quarter, 37-13 the score. Norwell on top. Williamson gets the pick from McGuire. Drives in. Bad angle. And high off of the top left corner of the glass. And in. Man-to-man press is effective as Williamson tips the pass away. Campbell deflected it out off of Chloe Kirshner. Klein bounces to the top of the key for Williamson. She goes driving in and blocked by Oliver. Campbell will inbound. Brundage grabs it far side corner, now goes back to Campbell. Klein resets. 13 to shoot for the Green Wave. Mary Klein lost the handles. And dual possession is called. Abington will retain. They'll have 8 to shoot. Floated in for McGuire. The catch and shoot doesn't go. Oliver with the rebound. It deflects off Brundage, eventually gathered in by Kirschner. Now Oliver one-hands it for the 3 for Kirschner. That doesn't go. Dowd grabs the loose ball and then is called for traveling along the baseline. .45 seconds to go now in the second quarter. Brundage finds Klein far side. Her pass into the paint for Williamson. Had too much on it. Grace Oliver comes up with yet another steal. And it bounces out off of Ella Williamson. .30 seconds to go. 19 to shoot for the Clippers. Madison Oliver takes the jumper from the charity stripe. That was blocked away by Brundage. Loose ball picked up by McGuire. She gives back to Sydney Brundage. 13 to shoot. Remaining in the quarter, it will be a Clippers ball. Oliver checks behind her and gets the assist to her sister, Madison Oliver, whose layup was good. McGuire, last second shot, high off glass, it doesn't go. The first half has come to an end, 39 to 15. The Norwell Clippers lead the South Shore League battle over the Abington Green Wave. Grace Oliver has 1,000 points in her career. It took her 23 seconds to get there. We've got another Green Wave Mites game at halftime. We hope you'll stay with us through that. And on the back end, we'll have third quarter action for you between Norwell and Abington. We'll step aside, take a quick break, and bring you second half action right after this. Hello and welcome back into the gymnasium here on the campus of Abington High School for third quarter action between the Norwell Clippers and your Abington Green Wave. Once again, I'm Mad Dog Matt Nelson bringing you all of the action high atop the hardwood here in Abington. The score 39-15. The Clippers have the lead coming in to this third frame. Grace Oliver, if you were just joining us, needed 5 points to get 1,000 on her career. She needed only 23 seconds to do so. As 7:37 was remaining in the first quarter, Williamson takes the corner three. That rims out. And now it is Anna Kirshner giving over to Ellie Phillips. Also on the floor, Chloe Richardson and Anna Kirshner. Sarah Cashin in the corner. The floater for Richardson doesn't go. Offensive board for Cashin, off the glass and in. Leah Yara with it now. A big three to open the scoring from the field for the Green Wave. Takes the three here. That is short. Might have been tipped by Richardson. And the Clippers take it back the other way. Jumper for Cashin doesn't go. Offensive board for Richardson. That doesn't go. And now tossed out of play off of the Clippers. Abington will take over. Rick's back into the game. She was getting some attention from trainer Alicia Reed earlier in the second quarter. The three for Phillips off the front of the rim. No good. Offensive board. Fouled was Cashin. She'll be at the line for two. Sarah Devaney's getting ready to come into the game, replacing Olia Yara.
Natalie. What number?
2 for 2 goes Cashin, 43-15. Ricks to Devaney. Devaney pump fakes. Ricks has to rip it away. Give back to Devaney for the deep three. It's good. The Steph Curry range three got her fellow number 12, Eddie Riley, up cheering.
Yeah!
Oliver down low off the glass and in. 45-18. Here's the score. The Clippers on top. Ricks has to cycle back. Devaney to the corner for Campbell. Too much on it for Devaney. Grace Oliver finds the loose ball. Richardson laying it up and in to make it a 29-point lead. Klein's going to come back in for Abington.
Yep, shoot that.
Rick's on the rotation, tipped away, and eventually bounced out of play. 4:37 to go in the third quarter. Oliver drives in. One hands it to the top for Phillips. Now Richardson far side three. It's good.
Sarah, keep talking. Yep, get that. Pull that. Yep.
Ricks gives to Devaney. Devaney gets the pick. Now rotates to Williamson. Williamson takes the three. No good. The rebound to Richardson. Far corner for Phillips. She takes the pull-up 2 off the front of the rim. Olivia McGuire taps the rebound, but Oliver grabs it for the Clippers. Her shot didn't go. Ricks steps out with it.
There, do that again.
Richardson stepped on the baseline, and now Abington will take over. Oliver comes up with a steal. She's in alone and makes no mistake. Another all-5 rotation coming for the Clippers. Williamson, deep 3. Bang! Timeout on the floor called by Abington. Ella Williamson and Sarah Devaney hitting some big threes. But the Norwell lead stands at 31 points, 52-21 with 3:12 remaining in the third quarter. We'll take the timeout too. You're watching Green Wave Basketball on Abington Community Access and Media. Back off the timeout. Chloe Kirshner into the game, along with 5 new players for the Clippers. Madison Oliver, Megan Hogan, Ella McLaughlin. Williamson got taken down, no call. Chloe Kirshner in as well for the Clippers. Meanwhile, for Abington, it is Devaney Klein, Ricks, Devaney, McGuire, and Williamson. .217 remains in the third quarter. Sydney Brundage is going to re-enter for Abington. She will replace Olivia McGuire. Williamson takes the 3 and drains it. Olivia McGuire, of course, the younger sister of Green Wave all-time legend Matt McGuire, whose team up at Worcester Polytechnic Institute is currently ranked number 1 in the Northeast region in Division III NCAA basketball. Right behind them is UMass Dartmouth. And a 3 is good for Reagan Dowd. 90 seconds remain in the third quarter. Williamson another 3. This one rims out. Brundage uncontested board. Ricks now takes the tray off the back of the rim, and Madison Oliver grabs the rebound. She gives over to Chloe Kirshner. Williamson rotates with Devaney. Now it's Klein. Williamson takes the 3. That rims out. Oliver lets it go out of play. And the Clippers will have the ball with 49 and a half to go. Mackenzie Litzenberger is getting ready to come into the game for Abington. Her first minutes of the game. Another 3. This one no good. Attempted by number 15, Reagan Dowd. Oliver grabs the offensive board. Gives now to McLaughlin. Lacey Brundage also going to come in for the Green Wave. The foul called on Sydney Brundage. In comes Litzenberger and Lacey Brundage. Williamson and Ricks come out. Three seconds remain in the quarter. Offensive board off the glass and in for Megan Hogan. The buzzer sounds. The third quarter has come to an end. 61-24 is the score. The Norwell Clippers leading the Abington Green Wave. We're going to step aside, take a quick breather, and bring you fourth quarter action right after this. Abington will have possession to start the fourth quarter. Referee in charge, Zuzu Hajar, with the call of that one. Brundage on the baseline. Out to Klein. Lacey Brundage now. Lacey over to Sarah Matos. It's intercepted by Kirshner and then picked up by Lacey. The clock will reset. The shot clock will reset to 6 seconds. Five seconds for the Green Wave to shoot. It's intercepted by Richardson. Richardson's finger roll doesn't go, but she's fouled and will be at the line for 2 shots. Hit called on Matos. Chloe's first attempt does not go. One for two goes Richardson. 62-24 the score, 7.5 to go. Williamson's going to come back in for the Green Wave. Good give and go, but Lacey Brundage lost the handles. Now it's Kirshner. Offensive foul called on McLaughlin. Whether it's Oliver, number 23 for the Clippers, her second personal. Williamson and Klein comes out.
Natalie, get loose.
Matos at the top of the key gives to Lacey Brundage. Far corner for Ella Williamson. She wanted the long two, gives out now to Matos. Tossed far corner for Brundage. Litzenberger to Sydney, who takes the three. It's good. The rainbow shot for Sydney Brundage. Lead cut to 35, 6:33 to go. And two hands are going to be called here on Sydney Brundage. Her third personal. Three for Madison. Oliver rims out. Out of play, Abington ball. Tori Dahlia, Mia Pierce, and Holly Pantilla getting ready to come in. Pantilla's first minutes for the Clippers. 6 minutes to go in the fourth. 62-27 the score. Oliver's three from the far wing is good. Campbell and McGuire are going to come back in for Abington. Williamson, three. No good. Rebound is grabbed by Hogan. McLaughlin, spinner on jumper from the free throw line is good. The lead to 40 for the Clippers. Brundage, reverse layup. Doesn't go, and a timeout called by Norwell. 5:13 to go. The subs will come in. 40-point lead, 67-27. 5:13 to go in the fourth quarter.
Nod my head like yeah.
Pantilla will get the inbound pass from Pierce.
Sarah from Science. Woohoo! That's Sarah.
Flanagan's going to come back in for Abington at the next break. Pierce, two shots, doesn't go. Campbell finds Williamson. Had to wait for it. Her layup attempt doesn't go. Brundage fighting from behind. Williamson tips the pass, ultimately gets over to Pierce. Pantilla's floater off the glass and in. Campbell finds Brundage. She takes the open three. It's good. Sydney Brundage, 2 for 2 from beyond the arc. Pierce far side for Hogan. Hogan lost it, gathered in by McLaughlin. Now it's Dahlia on the rotating jumper, doesn't go. She'll be at the line for 2. Dahlia good on her first attempt. Flanagan in for Litzenberger. Hogan the offensive rebound. Able to get it to Pierce. Now Pantilla over to Dahlia. Williamson taps the loose ball to Brundage, then gets it back. 3:33 to go in the fourth. The 40-point lead, 70-30. Williamson's three doesn't go. She came flying in for the rebound. Hogan ducked under her steal attempt. Good interior passing. 15 to shoot for the Clippers. The shot doesn't go, but McLaughlin will be at the line for 2, and Natalie Van Luling is going to come into the game for the Green Wave. Van Luling in for Williamson. McLaughlin hitting her first attempt. And she goes 2 for 2. 42-point lead now, 72-30. 3:10 to go in the fourth quarter. Van Luling runs the point for the Green Wave. Flanagan to Campbell. McGuire takes the three and drains it. Hogan's long 2 rims out. Rebound to McLaughlin. Pantilla takes the long 3. That one rims out as well. Flanagan grabs the board for the Green Wave. Gives off to Sydney Brundage.
John said, woohoo!
Campbell able to get it to Sydney Brundage. Now Van Luling.
John said, woohoo! I swear he said it.
Campbell lost it along the baseline. Brundage gets it back. Now McGuire takes the long 2, and it's good. Pantilla gets it back. Dahlia's 3 doesn't go. Another rebound for the Green Wave. Van Luling for Flanagan's 3 doesn't go. Rebound this time to the junior Pierce with 90 seconds to go. Pantilla floats it up off the rim, no good. Gets her own rebound. Now forces it over to McLaughlin. McLaughlin drives into the paint. Lost it. Hogan picks up the loose ball. 17 to shoot for the Clippers. McGuire comes up with a block. Brundage collects the loose ball. Corner three comes up short. Another rebound for the Clippers, 72-35. McLaughlin back to Pantilla. 10 seconds for the Clippers to shoot. Dahlia gives back to Pantilla, now 5. Hogan's shot blocked, and a 30-second violation on the Clippers. Shot clock off, 17.5 seconds to go. It's been all Norwell from the get-go. Grace Oliver needed 23 seconds to get 1,000 points. She's got many more than that now. Brundage over to Campbell in garbage time, 5 seconds to go, and the Clippers come away with one last steal. They'll dribble it out. The buzzer sounds. This one has come to an end. 72-35, the final score. The Clippers victorious. They remain a top 3 team in the state rankings. Abington on the outside looking in. 72-35, the final from the gym here tonight. I want to thank you for watching this production of Abington Community Access and Media on behalf of everyone here at ACAM. I'm Mad Dog Matt Nelson. We will see you next game.